we'll see how this goes, but this is supposed to be a little tour of the property, but this is the trail going to the overlook. So to the right of our, well, first of all, the overlook sits like 200 feet above the Rappahannock River, so you do get a view. But I also, on the right side of our property, there's this ravine. I don't know if you can see it, but it's a 200-foot drop off into that little valley over there, and that valley we split with our neighbor. So this is the peak of the ridge of what we call our overlook. It's also known as the bluff. But this is it's an overlook, and it's like, I don't know, you can see for 20 miles there. I don't know if you can see everything, but you see the bend in the river. So it goes all the way from up there around this bend, and we own like 1,100 feet of waterfront here. And it goes on around there. Across the way is a swamp, marsh, and then it goes out that way. It's probably about 77 miles. Though. It goes that way to the Chesapeake Bay. There's Pudding again. Okay, so this is going to be your first test. We're going to go down this ridge, down this little gully here. Okay. All right. So we're gonna take this gully from the overlook down to the waterfront, the riverfront. So this is one gully that goes down to the waterfront. There's definitely some logs here that I'm gonna have to cut at some point. I think this one's slowly sliding into the trail, and that one that crosses over is probably getting lower. So we're slightly lower. Just something. So at some point when you get some comfort. Oh yeah? Okay. Okay, but you remember you want to be lean back far and don't hit the brakes while you're on the downhill. Just let it coast. Did good. Wish I had that. riding, not when I'm hauling her. So this is what the overlook looks like from the bottom. She goes. She did good. Yep. Go that way and then you take a right. Yep, so this is the other side of the property.
I'm not going over that.
No. So that's these ribbons right here, see the ribbon on this little tree? So that's a property line that we, share with the Bradleys. And so that's their property over there. And this is a waterfront from this side. We own, the shoreline going along here to probably where that bend meets, but nice. You did really good on that hill. So we own going that way. Yeah, we could totally clear off a nice little spot here, a little picnic spot, but we own all the way back to where where the ridge starts, or the valley starts in the trees. But there's a lot of brush and undergrowth. But baby, you did really good on that. So
I'm not scared, that's why.
Well,
I mean, I've done it forever.
Yeah.
But
all right. Well, so
I know what these can do. It's a matter of what I can do on it.
Right. Yeah, well, so Dad hasn't been willing to go over that
I don't blame
thing
him.
yet.
Unless you're brought up on these, I don't blame him. And his age.
Now, see, when we go back, you need to look up at the side of the cliff. That's where the bluff is. That's where the overlook is. But you'll see that the side of that cliff is all sandy, which is not the most stable surface. Good job. So now you can take it off differential lock? Yeah. Okay. It's off? Okay. So this is, well, I guess you can't see it. So you see, that's what our overlook looks like, and it's made out of this stuff. I mean, it's clay and sand. It's definitely not, yeah, durable. Yeah, stable. And you can see where these trees are just getting ready. I mean, there's only moss that's holding it together. So, but it's been there for a long time, and you can see these chunks that have fallen out of it. So, the Civil War battles in Fredericksburg, they actually had Confederate soldiers stationed from Fredericksburg out past our property all the way to Port Royal, which is 4 miles east of us. So there were definitely soldiers that were probably stationed, at these points here overlooking the river. I mean, absolutely. So at some point we'll bring some metal detectors out here. Man. Yeah, she did that good. Well, man, if she can do that, then there's no stopping her. Here's the waterfront at the other end of our property. So we own all of this that you can see, and a portion on the other side of this creek here. Creek's low, it's good. So this is a swing that John put here, and so we have property. We have a lot of property that's on this side. This is a little creek here. Right. We got a big portion of property that goes over that way, but this is part of his easement across our property to get to the water. So we share this portion. Now, he has a bridge here that didn't fell into the water. But I think it's stable enough to cross. I've never been on the other side. But it's something that I need to have my map on when I'm going across it so I can know precisely where we are. Okay. Well, we'll get this on video too. Well, I did a portion of it. We'll pause here. Alright, well, this is the back side of the property. Not sure if that's where the creek starts. There she is. She doesn't have it in four-wheel drive. Yeah, leave it in four-wheel drive back here, because yeah, when we're back here, just leave it in four-wheel drive. Because what it does is the back tires are just going to tear up the trail. But Rick's over here somewhere. I need to get my camera. Huh? We're going to go back. I'll put the cameras away. Wait for pudding. No, she's here somewhere.